You have a problem with schools. You're too popular. It's growing. You're growing. Too many students are coming into your already overcrowded schools.
That's right. WMAR 2 News' Eddie Kadam is working for the future tonight. He talked with parents about how overcrowding affects their children's education, and he went to district leaders to learn more about their plans for the future.
Homestead-Wakefield last year.
Amy Janigan doesn't miss much when it comes to her three boys' school district. She's a constant at Harford County School Board meetings, and she's a member of the PTA at Homestead-Wakefield.
We're an overcrowded school. We really don't want to push redistricting. We want to focus on how do we stop the overcrowding? How do we get more teachers in the classroom? How do we get the facility updated? We have a playground that is from 1958. So this year, actually, one of our buildings, it's their 60th anniversary.
Maryland has a formula that looks at the number and types of classrooms at each school. Given those numbers, they establish how many students can be housed, the capacity number. If the number reaches over 110%, the school board puts an enrollment balance policy in place. A look at the enrollment and projections shows Homestead-Wakefield was at 107% this time last year, projected to go up to 108% for the 2018 school year and hit over 110% in 2021.
If a facility 3 years out is going to be, reach 110% utilization, then that could impact the development and the issuance of permits to build in Harford County.
Janigan says that looks like 31 kids per fifth grade classroom, and that a solution has been to use art and music rooms as classrooms to increase capacity.
Strategically developed.
She's been bringing students to the meetings, showing the concerns directly from the young sources.
We couldn't fit everybody in the circle. We have 32 people in our class. Also, when we have assemblies, I bet there's more people in the gym than there's supposed to be. We have 111% capacity and only 110% is allowed.
Short term, the school district can place relocatable classrooms, put in additions, or redistrict. The latter, an option the school board and parents always want to avoid.
I understand some people want to redistrict schools. I don't think that's the answer. Just make the schools bigger. We redistrict schools, friendships will be torn apart.
A new Homestead-Wakefield is in the works. How much it will cost is up in the air. If the school was built in 2021, it would cost around $48 million. That's for all project expenses, including design, construction, furniture, and contingency. But that is subject to a projected 4% market increase each year, as it is scheduled to be opened in the 2024-2025 school year. By that time, Janigan's kindergartner will be out and on to middle school. So while they await the new school, the school's principal and students are hoping for an upgrade on their 60-year-old playgrounds.
They've got their sights set on they need new playgrounds, and that's what they want. They're tired of what they have, and they feel that they can do better.
The fifth grade playground that I use only has a few rusty swings and one slide. At recess, there can be anywhere to 90 kids to almost 200 kids.
The cost to put up some new swings and slides for the kids? Between $300,000 and $400,000. Money, Brown says, is being spent on other parts of the capital program, like roofing projects, electrical upgrades, and air conditioning at their 54 facilities.
We receive funding from the county executive, and in the past, there's been, joint projects where we partner with Parks and Rec and other community stakeholders to build playgrounds and replace playgrounds. It's been an initiative that, given the fiscal realities, haven't really been on the top of our priority list with some of our other needs.
New schools and playgrounds cost money and take time. While the school board works to figure out how to balance those elements with the money allotted from the county and state.
Sometimes in class, when we have questions, I raise my hand and the teacher runs out of time, so she can't answer everybody's question.
The Janigans will keep on fighting. Homestead-Wakefield isn't the only school that needs to be built. Tomorrow on Good Morning Maryland at 6:45 in the morning, I'll share some of the numbers I found on a rebuild of the John Archer School, a project that has been in the works for over 10 years. I'll also break down where the money for those schools comes from. That's tomorrow on Good Morning Maryland.
And we are committed to working for the future with stories like that, from issues about school lunches to busing problems to people making changes in our schools. We want to hear from you. Email us your stories at storyideas@wmar.com.